Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. How you doing? We're gonna do Libra. Because Libra had most views. I just did a video. I think I labeled it Keepers of the Flame. But yeah, my internet went out last week. So we just kind of like spent the week outside. It was lovely. It was gorgeous. It was amazing. I mean, in between storms, of course. But kind of this time of year. Storms, thunder boomers, nader juice. Ryan, y'all likes to call it. Ooh. So yeah, I did get a new deck. I keep forgetting to say that. I think I told Scorpio, pretty sure. But it's Midnight Magic, and it's all about mushrooms, but they don't really give specifics on like the medicinal of it. They tell you if it's like hallucinogenic or if it's deadly, which is nice, but it's not always pinpointing on like what they exactly use it for, which kind of sucks, but well, right? So I'm working with that. It's a very pretty deck, though. It's very lovely. So well put together. Just, oh my gosh. It's very wispy and dreamy and magical. And just, like, look at it. Here's the Two of Cups. Isn't that sweet? Yeah. It's really, and it's by Sarah Richard. So, super, super well done. Very cool. Well put together. I mean, it gives you kind of like the habitats where they would grow and stuff, but nothing really medicinal. Which is fine, I get it. You don't want the white coats after you. But there's ways to speak around that. Like, traditionally, this used to be used for blah, 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 blah. It's been said that it works for this, and in ancient times, they used to use it, blah, blah, blah. Homeostasis, it brings you back to homeostasis. The big C word, you can't say the C word. No cures, it doesn't cure anything. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay. Why is that? Because you can't patent a plant. Which is a good thing. It's a really good thing. But that's why you can't say it doesn't cure anything, is because the white coats can't patent it and get a hold of it. It's not a happy day for those people. So you do what you can, right? The mushrooms don't heal broken bones, so there is that. There definitely is that. They do have the diagnoses down to, for the most part, not in everything. For the most part, they get it down pretty good. Libra, are you ready? I was just babbling until you're ready. You let me know whenever you're ready for this read. You got the Five of Wands hanging out here at the bottom of the deck. It's freaking cute. Just saying. Keeps showing up at the bottom. So, we'll see if it falls out. Six of Cups. Nostalgia. Thinking about something? Alright, Libra. Ask your question now. Ready, set, grow. Alright, what does Libra need to know? Highest level. Boom, shakalaka. King of Swords. Now that was at the bottom of the deck when I first started shuffling. Interesting. Then you get Judgment. The Eight of Cups. Walking away. I feel like that Judgment card might be, even though that's not. Hang on. Eight of Cups. This is you and your tuition. in your intuition. Wow, this is really pretty. Because you have the King of Swords here with the dragonfly on it. And the mushroom is destructive Phololia. Phololita. Sorry, I don't have any lights on really back here because there's so much natural lights coming in. Interesting. Just got the dragonfly there, which means you're definitely on point. They can like move and pivot and navigate really quickly and make adjustments. And you're here. But you're walking away from like some sort of emotional BS here. Something that's not serving you. And you can see that. And you can feel that in your emotions. And you're bringing it to your intellect and connecting it with that judgment, you know. Corpse Finder is is the judgment card mushroom. And his shaggy ink cap is the Eight of Cups mushroom. Okay, what else we got? Ten of Pentacles, building that legacy. And the Ten of Wands, completion. The desired journey here. You're completing a lot of things right now, and you're walking away from the emotional stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. You're putting down the unwanted burdens because you've learned your lesson from them. I feel like this is now allowing you to start building your legacy here, Libra. And obviously my window is open, so you're going to hear little birdies chirping and whatever else. My foulings are still in the coop. They got too big for the bin, so we put them out in the coop with some heat lamps. But yeah, this is you standing in your own power, building a legacy and leaving behind all of those burdens that don't even belong to you. And that emotional BS that's not helping you. I feel like you're moving into that emotional sovereignty here. I think you're moving towards that Nine of Cups energy. And we got the Chariot in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Moon in your roots. Okay, so you're not willing to move forward just yet. You might need to just burn some wands off here. The Knight of Wands. You want to, I don't know if this has to do with your legacy here, but you want to bring forward something here of your desires. But this is your subconscious, because your moon is here. Eastern Jack-o'-lantern is the mushroom. The copper spike is the Knight of Wands. And the conifer cone cap is the Chariot. And that's in reverse. So you don't want to move forward. You're going to stay here until you figure out why this Knight of Wands. Because knights are horses, right? While you're not letting that knight move forward. Vicious Savage. Sorry. Itchy nose. Hello, JJ's. So you're subconscious, Sophie. I love you. I got animals back behind me here being like, hey, Mima, can we go outside and play again like we've been for the last... Give me a second, bro. Okay. So you've got your subconscious here. And I feel like because it's in your root system, you're starting to understand that. I think you're starting to see what you want and desire and why you're not moving forward with it. Because it's not doing anything for you in the emotional camp. So you see, Sophie would agree. Sophie agrees. So you see what you want here. You know what your legacy is. It's showing up in your life, in your surface here. And you see that you need to burn off these 10 of Wands that are burdens that you don't need to carry anymore, or plant some trees for that legacy purpose, and then unburden yourself with that. Okay, so do we need any clarification so far? Oh my god. Hop, hop, Naka. You can get up there. Oh my god. I love you. You can get up there. Hop, hop. Yes, you can. Oh my god. You can totally get up on the bed. I have utter and complete faith in you, B. Beesky B. You got this, bro. Go get that. Go get it. Go up. Go on. You got it. You can do it. Vicious savage. Go to it. Beesky. To them above. Okay. King of Swords. Judgment. And the Eight of Cups. Let's get that clarified for Libra. I feel like, yeah. That's going to be an interesting little... There it is. There it is. Okay. Ooh, the High Priestess. There you are in your intuition. What did I say? Rejecting that emotional cup of BS. Ooh, willing to work with others, though. Or you're going to start working with others. The moon again, right there. Okay, again, same thing with Scorpio. You got to find a different way through this. You got to find a way. Scorpio had fire in their roots, too. Y'all having difficulties up in here trying to bring your desires forward. It could just be that major transition happening with the planetary movements. It could just be that. But, I mean, they're showing up in a very different way between you and Scorpio. But this is the time to start finding new ways because of all these changes we've been going through the last 2.5, 3 years. This is the time to start picking up your intuition, which you're clearly doing here, and moving forward in a way that maybe hasn't been done before. So you're not going to know if it makes sense. You're not going to understand exactly the outcome, but you're going to use your guidance and intuition. Careful, Booski. Booski? I was not paying attention, so if she flashed you, I'm sorry. Oh, babe. Don't get me kicked off YouTube for sure. Hey, she's an animal. What do you want me to say? Okay, so I feel like you could just really benefit from not letting anybody touch that. Can't touch it. But at the same time, bringing in other people for insight to work with. Not necessarily to like dictate the entire process, but I feel like if you're an integrated part of it, you're going to move forward in that intuition in a way that's going to get this dude moving forward for you. Whatever it is in your subconscious that's showing up as a desire here that you don't want to move forward with. What is that? What's that for Libra? That desire that they're afraid to move forward. Can you speak to that, or how you should move forward with that? Any insights there? I don't want to give away anything because like sometimes these things like are pretty sacred and to be kept, to yourself. They're in the subconscious for a reason. What's up? Libra, what you got going on in that root system? What's going on? Ooh. 8 of Wands in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. Healing. Not taking any messages. What is going on? Bisky. Let's Bisky. Oh, Bisky. It's all right. I don't know what, usually he can get up there, but, maybe I'm working him too hard. I take him for long walks when the weather's nice. Okay. Then you got the Mother of Swords. So you got the 3 of Swords in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. You blocking a lot of shit. Libra. I don't know. Scorpio stellium. Hello. Ghost Queen. Okay, so the moon. There's your subconscious again. The Ace of Wands. There's your desire. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're saying no to opportunities. Four of Swords in reverse. You're getting restless about it. Ooh, yeah. Losing sleep. That's just mental manglement here. So you're cutting people out because they're causing you so much. Ugh. Stuff here is not. This feels like what all of us are going through because we're human. You're not alone in this, Libra. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think we're going through exactly what you're going through, but this is because somebody obviously came in and busted some stuff up. And now you're like, no more. No effing more. So, and you're being very diligent about it. You're letting it make you wise, okay? And you are turning down opportunities here because you're waiting for something to come in that sparks this. And that's why you're not moving forward. Is you're trying to heal from this manglement here. This mental manglement is what we're going to call it. I know it's not a word. That's the word that popped in my head when I saw that. Mental manglement. Okay, so this tells me right here that you are not going to move forward. You're keeping your flame protected here. You're keeping your desires protected. You're not even letting me know what those are. And that's fine. I'm not offended by that. I'd rather you didn't. But you are in your high priestess mode. And you're not budging. You're not budging for anything. Freaking go, Libra, go. Don't. You should never budge from your intuition for anyone or anything. Freaking rock it. Keep it safe. Keep it sacred. Okay? But don't let it drive you insane. Maybe write it down. Do whatever you can with whatever you're dealing with to get it out of your system and keep it safe. Now, I realize there's a lot of people on the planet because of the environment and the people around them. They're not able to even be safe to write things down and keep it safe and keep it sacred because no one respects anybody's boundaries anymore. I get it. I understand. And that might be causing some of your mental manglement. But what you can do, if you don't have somebody like stalking you or some crazy nutter like that, that's going to, for whatever reason, think they have a right to anything that another person has for any reason. There's no justification for it. Find a hiding spot outside of that realm where you exist. Find a safe haven for your writings, for your whatever it is. Feeling trapped is the worst because when you feel trapped, you often can't see of ways of escaping. You can't conceive of things that are alleyways, even that you could just get a little bit of release to be who you are. So start thinking about that. Start thinking outside the box. I'm not telling you to reach out to anybody, but if that's what you need to do, maybe you should. I'm telling you to find an outlet. Find a place of peace for yourself that you can get into this and start releasing it so it doesn't cause so much of this. Okay? Again, I can't stress this enough. We humans, we don't volunteer for this. We just get in it, right? some of us don't really like it, right? Some of us can handle it to some extent, and others cannot to some extent. Don't let it reach that breaking point for you, okay? You're very balanced here. You're very in your intuition, but on the underside of things, you're being driven a little bit batty. Okay? And again, when you're around people, circumstances, whatever it is, that don't hold your values like you do, it will eventually start to wreak havoc in your internal world. And that's where we're talking right here. It's in the subconscious. So you're keeping a good harness on this. You're not letting it out because your chariot's in reverse, but you do need to find an outlet for your desires. You do need to find a place to run, to ride that horse, okay? You need to let your horse run someplace, okay? Maybe focus on that. Focus on like letting your horse run to someplace that is safe, or creating that safe space, or starting to take steps to get you to that safe space, whatever that looks like for you, okay? And I'm not saying that you have to be around, but you can, even if it's just feeling that way, where you're like, you know, I really have this deep desire to do this thing, but if I told anybody, they'd tell me I was batshit. You still need to go do that thing. You still need to go do that thing, Libra. And I understand why you're not driving it forward, but sooner or later, darling, this is going to be a little bit more than just mental strife, okay? Don't let it get to that point, okay? Love you, Libra. Let us... This is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. I'm using all black decks today. They're pretty, though. There's the Sage again. Popped up in Scorpio's reading. The Hero. So, baby. No, you visited once already. I bet... She just gave me the look like, I'm coming up. You might as well move the cards, lady. Alright, this is Savage. Are you coming? She's like, are you finished? Yes, darling. This is Sophie. She's waiting at you with her tail. Alright, Libra. What does the universe want to give you for advice in the Dreams of Gaia? Yeah, to those we go. She's like, darling, why do you have all this mess on my table? Libra, what's happening? What does the universe need Libra to know for advice? Sophia, the goddess of wisdom. You know, she had a daughter, and her name was Lilith. Right? Sophie? There it is. Ooh, three for one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Queen of Air is in the reverse. The emotional intellect is in reverse. Your 9 of Wands. 9 of Fire is in the upright. Okay. You are the sweetest. She's just a love. That's like, oh, snuggle buzz. Yeah, Queen of Water. I guess we're stuck here. Oh, what's that girl? He hits it. Where's the king? Where's the queen? There's the queen. Wait, no. Nope. What? There she is. Okay. So yours is in reverse, but I'll read you the keywords and whatnot. Anyway, okay. Trust in your feelings and senses. Look beyond the surface. A bright and positive outcome. To show vulnerability is to show strength. Are you overextending emotionally? Be the embodiment of love, withdrawing love as punishment. Use your common sense. Okay. So the potential blockage is when the Queen of Water appears reversed. She cautions you against using the love that you have for others as a weapon. Resist the temptation to withdraw love in order to punish or control. Do not allow your hurt to make you hard so jaded that you withdraw behind an impenetrable wall. Let your vulnerability show by remaining open to discussion. Be honest and express your feelings, even if doing so means the possibility of losing someone you love. The Queen of Water reversed also cautions against following your heart blindly. Common sense and careful thought are required in any decision that needs to be made, especially one that might be emotionally difficult. Trust in your feelings, yes, but also be sensible and let your heart and head have the equal say. So you did get the reverse. And then you have intellect here, which is 11. Who's a sweet kitten? You get a female. Okay. No, that's not for climbing. Remember, we just had that. We just had that conversation, Beesky. No, there's no happy place up there for kittens. Pinky swear. Okay. Influence of emotional disharmony. Both love and fear motivate. Is fear a more dominant force? Unvoiced emotions must be expressed. Address unhealthy imbalances. Suppressed emotion creates dis-ease. Seek a productive means. No. Oh, Bisky, careful. Okay, honey, if you crawl up that and it breaks, you're gonna be tangled in a mess and kerflunked on the floor because your claws are gonna be caught in the thing and you won't be able to do that whole sacred cat thing, the finding the center of gravity and right. Let's not give the viewers a nasty show, darling. Okay. Seek a productive means of emotional release. Be proactive and mindful of your emotions. Meaning, the 11 of Water is balancing and a realignment card that addresses any emotional disharmony that may be influencing your choices and environment. It also represents the need for us to see the whole and how an imbalance can affect it. Now, if anybody can do that, Libra, it's you. Sweet love. Okay, potential blockage. The 11 of Water reversed has a very simple and direct meaning. If it appears in your reading today, it, like its upright meaning, symbolizes a potential imbalance that needs to be addressed. What motivates you to walk away from a friendship or a relative that is causing you hurt or dis-ease? One person might say they have walked away because you are afraid of being hurt further. Another might say you walked away because you respect and love yourself and know that you deserve better. Who's right? In most situations, both are right. You're afraid of being hurt again, and you do believe that you deserve better. You may also be motivated to stay in that relationship because you're afraid to leave, or because you are so in love that you are willing to forgive the one who hurt you and then give them a second chance. 11 of Water signifies the need to see that you are often motivated by both forces at the same time. Love and fear are two halves of the same whole, and each flows into the other. However, an unhealthy balance can occur when fear becomes the dominant force and prevents you from breaking free of painful situations or relationships, thereby preventing you from leading a happy and productive life. The 11 of Water also addresses the subject of suspicion and expression. Suppressed emotion can lead to illness. Emotional stress can manifest in the form of depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, inflammation in the body, and in turn, dis-ease. There can be a real and life-threatening consequences to suppressing fear, anger, sorrow, and other weightier emotions. The 11 of Water does not suggest that life is meant to be lived on an even keel. Life will always offer up moments that will have us shouting for joy or conversely suffering in silence. But if you express instead of suppress, you will move through life with more ease, as opposed to living a life of dis-ease and suffering. It is better to be proactive and mindful when it comes to your emotions. Never ignore them. All right, loves. I feel like that's what you needed to hear. So understanding that you have intuition for a reason, and I feel like you're trying to step into it, but there's one little teeny thing that's throwing off your scales, and it's something you desire, but you're not allowed to bring that forth. Whatever that desire is, I can't tell you, but it's the balance of emotional and intellect and keeping that moving you forward. And right now you are holding the reins back. Darling angel, you're meant to let those horses run, darling. Right, so Feifei? Okay. I love you. And until next time, keep your bum hole covered. Keep your